But you know what I think? I think you're lucky that I don't kick your ass right now. No, I'm not prepared to fight. What I am prepared to do is come back here to Ontario and beat your little butt up.
Je vous présente une lutteuse qui s'appelle, qui mesure en fait 5 et 6, 160 livres. Elle vient du Pennsylvania, United States, Sara Del Rey. Elle est accompagnée de Picaboo. À 140 livres, elle est native de Montréal, Japon, Lufisto! On va mettre une finale. Aucun règlement dans cette finale.
And there is the opening bell. It is Femmes Fatales Flashback, the main event of Femmes Fatales Volume 3. The final matchup in the first round for the Femmes Fatales Championship. Lufisto, Sara Del Rey in a super fight of epic proportions. Lufisto offering the hand to Del Rey. Del Rey with the kick. Lufisto coming right back at Del Rey. The time of this matchup, Lufisto just returning her first match back after suffering a stroke back in April of 2010. And definitely not an easy matchup to come back to in your wrestling career in Sara Del Rey. Lufisto bringing it though early on. I've already seen Calamity, Cheerleader Melissa, and Portia Perez advance to the next round of the tournament. As Cheerleader Melissa catching Lufisto with a chair as Luffy was going for a dive. Lufisto seated on the apron. Del Rey throwing the kicks to the chest repeatedly of Lufisto. Del Rey toying with Lufisto. These two had a confrontation at the end of Femmes Fatales Volume 1. Del Rey using the strength, using the power, launches Lufisto into the guardrail. Lufisto defeating Cheerleader Melissa in that main event. Sara Del Rey coming out, making it known that she wants to be the best in Femmes Fatales and will take out anybody in her way. Sara Del Rey now wanting to be second place. Wants to take out Lufisto. Taking it to the outside of the ring. You figure that'd be the strong suit of Lufisto based on her history. Lufisto taking some strikes, but coming back at Del Rey. Lufisto trying to get a clear path. Her comeback matchup. Her chance to move on to the next round of the Femmes Fatales Championship as Del Rey going to the eyes of Lufisto. Grabbed her by the hair, launched her in some chairs. You can just feel the intensity in this matchup. Both Sara Del Rey and Lufisto will be welcome additions to the next round of the tournament. But a battle like this has already just been chaos from the get-go. They continue to go through the crowd. Sara Del Rey laying it to the back of Lufisto. Lufisto coming back again. Sends Del Rey into a chair. Using that chair to her advantage as Lufisto repeatedly slamming whatever she can slam of Del Rey into that chair. This is going to be the element of this matchup that will definitely favor Lufisto. This more violent, hardcore side. She goes crashing to Del Rey with the cross body. But this matchup can only end inside the ring. Lufisto having to spend several months away from wrestling, dealing with her health problems, but back in it and looking to show that she still has that killer edge, that fire. Del Rey reverses, sends Lufisto into the wall of the venue. Shoves her back. Repeatedly slamming the head of Lufisto. Del Rey continuing to take Lufisto through the fans, through the crowd. Best to keep a safe distance from somebody as mean and tenacious as Sara Del Rey. All right, bringing it back to ringside. Lufisto sent into the guardrail. Referee continuing to follow as this matchup has just spent its majority the outside of the ring. Lufisto taking Del Rey into the apron. Follows up with the kick. Lufisto up on the apron. Cannonballs onto Del Rey. Laying it all on the line to move on to this tournament and to possibly crown the first ever Femme Fatale champion. Again, slamming the arm of Del Rey. This time on the apron. Lufisto just focusing on the arm of Sara Del Rey. Sara Del Rey likes to be the one to wear down a body part, but Lufisto playing that realm against one of the most technically sound wrestlers in the independent scene. Twists the arm of Del Rey, throws the headbutt. Stretches it on the middle rope, follows up with a kick. Lufisto takes Del Rey over. Applies a submission, nasty crank, pushing down on Sara Del Rey. The referee checking. See what Del Rey wants to do here. Lufisto switches around, breaks the submission, snapmares. Del Rey throws a kick. Lufisto relentless. Hammerlock, applying the pressure. Del Rey's got to start doing something. Cannot let herself continue to be prone like this against Lufisto. Oh, able to land some kicks. Lufisto letting her guard down, allowing Del Rey the opening to land the kicks and the running Yakuza kick. Nasty backdrop driver from Sara Del Rey. Trying to shake out the effects of the wear and tear attack from Lufisto, who just gets the shoulder up. Del Rey going back to the outside, grabbing the chair once again, bringing it into the ring. Del Rey was the first one to introduce a chair to the matchup, now looking to continue. Misses. Lufisto cranked with the chair and only gets 2. Lufisto at the mercy now of Del Rey with these kicks. Femme Fatale officials realizing how important this matchup is in the early stages of this company, allowing some things to play out a little bit more aggressively, if you will. Only a 2 count. Relaxing some rules, doing away with some usual restrictions you would have in a traditional contest. And you got the likes of Sara Del Rey and Lufisto. You want to see something happen, that's for sure. Something explosive, something memorable. Del Rey continuing the attack on Lufisto, has the chair set up. Lufisto seated into the chair. Del Rey, gets caught, planted with a complete shot into the chair, backfiring. Del Rey had that chair set up, but Lufisto caught her coming in. This is the best opportunity Lufisto's had in quite some time. Able to block Del Rey twice, and a third time. Lufisto is firing off some slabs, gets taken down easily by Del Rey, but then gets on top. Powered down. Lufisto right again on top of Del Rey. Back and forth, Del Rey choking Lufisto. Lufisto able to find her position again. Rolls over. Connects with Del Rey. Lufisto spotting the chair. Del Rey wants to go there. Lufisto will be more than happy to oblige. Calling out for the burning hammer. Maybe a little too loud. Snap Del Rey out of it. Del Rey underhooks the arms. No, holds on. German suplex. Del Rey gets out of it. That chair's still in the ring, however. Del Rey set up in prime position. Running boot in the corner. Shades of Otani. Lufisto has the chair, starts pressing it up against Del Rey. If he charges in, the cannonball crushing the chair to Del Rey. Del Rey looking out of it. Lufisto covers, but Del Rey might be a little too close. She is close to the ropes, able to break up the pin. This one looked like Lufisto's going to put this one away. Sara Del Rey, always the smart wrestler, knew exactly where she was. But she's still rocked. Lufisto leaving herself open for the capo kick. Was advancing on Del Rey. Del Rey firing up, underhooks the arms of Lufisto. Lufisto fighting. Del Rey switches around. Repeatedly just slamming the leg onto the head. Applying the triangle choke, adding the extra pressure. Now it's Lufisto getting the rope. Del Rey maintaining the triangle choke. Getting Lufisto away from the rope. Lufisto looking to fade out. Does not want to tap out or be choked down or comeback fight. Able to roll over, got the bottom rope. Del Rey getting very frustrated with Lufisto. The previous two Femmes Fatales victorious in the main event. Lufisto defeating Cheerleader Melissa in Volume 1, winning a tag team match with Cheerleader Melissa against Cat Power and Calamity. Drop toe holds Del Rey into the chair. Follows it up. Again, go to the arm of Sara Del Rey. What does Lufisto have in store for Del Rey? Comes off. Headbutt to the chair again, going after the arm. Has been doing all this work to the arm. What will the payoff be for Lufisto as she hooks up Del Rey? Del Rey fights off the burning hammer again. Sends Lufisto in, gets caught with the boot. Lufisto applying. It's like a Cobra clutch-like maneuver, has the body scissors. Del Rey staying on her feet. Slams Lufisto into the corner. Lufisto holding on to the submission. Referee checking on Del Rey, drops down. The crank of the arm, the body scissors still applied. And Del Rey taps. Lufisto has tapped out Sara Del Rey and will move on to the second round of the tournament for the Femmes Fatales Championship. Now going to celebrate with peekaboo as Lufisto just created opportunities by going after that arm and finally was able to lock in the submission. Incorporated the damaged arm of Sara Del Rey and able to get the victory. All right, fans, that'll do it for this episode of Femmes Fatales Flashback. This concludes Femmes Fatales Volume 3. We'll be back next week at the beginning of Femmes Fatales Volume 4 as we continue to the next few rounds of the Femmes Fatales Championship. Thank you so much, everybody. We will be back.